Hello Flubbers! Get ready to strap in and dive headfirst into an electrifying ride through the Mushroom Kingdom because the Mario universe is about to get a whole lot bigger and infinitely more exciting. Super Mario has been embracing a more open approach. Let's see what the latest Mario games have brought us. Mario Odyssey reintroduced the free exploration of Mario 64, moving away from the linearity of games like Mario Galaxy and Mario 3D World. Bowser's Fury acted like a test demo for an open-world Super Mario game and performed exceptionally well. Following this logic, the next Super Mario 3D will likely be a true open-world Mario 3D experience. It's been 7 years since Odyssey was released, and that's a significant amount of time. Enough time for Nintendo to be in the advanced stages of its new grand 3D project for the plumber. It doesn't make sense for them to wait any longer, as the hiatus is already substantial. It's almost certain we'll see a major 3D Mario game this year. Adding more fuel to the fire, according to a rumor from Zippo, the Nintendo Switch 2 could be launching with a brand new open-world Super Mario game. Super Mario is Nintendo's flagship franchise, so it's no surprise that the Big N has launched many of its home consoles alongside a new entry in the beloved series. This practice dates back to the days of the NES, which launched with the original Super Mario Bros. game. Then, Super Mario World launched with the Super Nintendo, and Super Mario 64 released alongside the Nintendo 64. The GameCube and Wii were released without new Super Mario games on day one, but new Super Mario Bros. U was released as a Wii U launch title. The Switch didn't have a Super Mario game on day one, but Super Mario Odyssey was released in the same year as the home console/handheld hybrid. All Mario games feature unique and distinct gameplay from their predecessors. Each one introduces a unique gimmick. Mario 64 brought exploration, Sunshine introduced FLUDD, Galaxy played with gravity, Odyssey brought us Cappy, and even 3D World showed how a good 2D plumber game could be translated into 3D. It's very likely that the next Mario, however, will have some unique novelty that will distinguish it from all other 3D plumber games. Some ability he can use during jumps, as in all 3D games, except for 3D Land and 3D World, there's some ability to jump more precisely on platforms. Mario might have a new partner or a new ability for sure. And knowing Nintendo, unlike other developers, they focus a lot on gameplay, so no matter how massive the game is, they will sell it through gameplay. The open world is just a bonus. What would the game worlds be like? Odyssey had really big worlds, but they were self-contained. The next game might feature a fully interconnected world, with a central hub, somewhat like Banjo-Tooie, but without loading screens between areas, and perhaps, houses that are the same size inside and out. The game's hub could be a central zone, like Mario Wonder's Petal Isles, and the other worlds would all be around it. The possibilities are insane. There could be secret paths from one world to another, like in Banjo-Tooie. An exploration would be taken to the extreme, somewhat like in Mario Sunshine. By the way, speaking of it, imagine what Mario Sunshine would be like with all the areas connected. Perhaps the next 3D Mario will be exactly that, but instead of being set on Delfino Island, it could take place in a different kingdom or even in the Mushroom Kingdom itself, recreated in a way never seen before, much like Hyrule was shown in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Considering the diverse themes of Mario Odyssey, it's very possible that the new 3D Mario will have worlds as distinct as those. This means no generic stages like desert, underwater, and swamp forests. The worlds will be insanely different. In Mario Odyssey, we had forests with mechanical parts, candy kingdoms, a metropolis inspired by New York, a kingdom with a feudal Japan theme. Super Mario Bros. Wonder also has completely isolated themes with very distinct worlds between them. I believe we can inspire even more inspired worlds in the next game. I've always imagined a 3D open-world Super Mario game like an amusement park. With haunted areas, pirate areas, frozen zones. Moreover, as seen in Odyssey, Cappy allowed completely changing the gameplay by capturing a creature. It served as the power-up block for Mario. This could be repeated in the new game. We might find different gameplays in each world with transformations of the mustachioed plumber, perhaps on the Donkey Kong Country level into animals, or even learning new skills in each world like with Banjo-Kazooie. Ah, how I love that game. And you know what's best? The game will likely come to the next Switch, meaning it will be on a potentially more powerful console. Can you imagine an open-world 3D Mario on a console possibly as powerful as or more powerful than a PS4? I'm thrilled just thinking about it. Can you imagine those particle effects from games like Ratchet and Clank and vast, detailed worlds, all in 4K? This next 3D Mario will likely have an immense scope and could change the course of the franchise, much like Breath of the Wild did. And you know why? Because it could be a launch title for the Switch too. And Nintendo learned that it wasn't enough to launch a console with Zelda to make the game a system seller. They needed to launch with a game that redefined the franchise and made Zelda even more popular, a franchise that never had huge numbers, and today the last two games combined have sold over 50 million units. So, are you ready to embark on what might be the most epic Super Mario adventure yet? The thought of exploring the Mushroom Kingdom like never before has me buzzing with excitement. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share your dream Mario worlds in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep those eyes peeled for more news, and until next time, keep jumping higher, exploring further, and dreaming bigger with Super Mario. Happy gaming!
It's me, Mario!